Welcome back, everybody. It's good to have you with us on this Thursday morning. Trust you had a good Heritage Day. And yeah, that leads us into, I suppose, the question of the day. We'll get into the trending topics in a moment with V. But let's talk about that question of the day. This is what we're asking you, and it's one of the interviews that we'll be doing coming up in the next hour. Looking forward to that one. So your thoughts on the City of Johannesburg's aggressive approach to tackling non-payment of electricity bills, removing meters from homes of over 1,300 defaulters owing 978 million rand. Goodness gracious. Okay, so get hold of us at Morning Live SABC. That is our X handle. And on that line, 078-459-1897. And that's where you can send us voice notes and also the videos from our deaf community. So let's start. Here's a couple of responses already. Getting off the mark first, Mboniseni, good morning to you. Good morning, Leanne. I think this thing of not paying electricity is killing lots of people who pay their bills. It's good that non-paying should be the ones having problems rather than punishing all of us via load shedding. Nkosikona is saying this is a great initiative. We're suffering with the high cost of electricity. People are connecting illegal and costs us. Makes the electricity cost higher. Polisi saying it's long overdue. There are many people who can afford paying for electricity but choose to illegally connect, and that's what is crippling the economy. I support this initiative. Nazim, morning Leanne. Nelson Mandela once said, we will have electricity, water and other things for free. People must not suffer because of corrupt officials, because some South Africans don't even have jobs. Others are retrenched at their respective jobs. All right, so those are your views. You've shared them. Keep sharing, and we'll certainly read those. Okay, time for your trending topics.
Get into it?
Let's do it, because this is deep dive stuff. I don't know.
100%.
I've had to deep. Okay, we'll start with the sort of stuff we didn't have to deep dive into. Heritage Day. That's a big trending topic. How was your day, by the way?
My day was great.
Yeah.
Heritage Day always comes 2 days before my birthday, so I always get super excited. But it's also just so nice.
In other words, your birthday's tomorrow.
Yes, it is.
Oh, and you're not going to be here.
Day off.
Okay.
But Heritage Day
Day
is just
off.
so exciting for me, and it's so nice to see people wearing their traditional attire.
Love it.
But it's also weird how it's such a strange thing for many people
Yeah.
to see you walking around all beaded, and it's just like, oh, you look so nice. I wish it could be something we
Me
just
too.
do more often.
I've always said that, and it just looks so magnificent. It looks beautiful. So yeah, I wish it wasn't a thing where, oh, okay, everyone, you're allowed to wear your traditional gear today.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
should
sure,
be allowed to wear it
exactly.
anytime.
It should be. But yeah, so Heritage Day and people celebrating it in all kinds of ways and taking to social media to talk about it. And I know there was also that we had it in the news, the big braai thing trying to break the world record. What gets me is, how did Japan have the world record for the biggest braai? Like, it didn't make sense to
They
me.
were determined.
Okay, hopefully we can get that title. It's a braai after all. We need to have that title. Okay, so that's Heritage Day. Then this story. Now, I've been trying to go through it on social media. This Tebogo G.
Mashigo.
Do you know him?
Yes, so Tebogo G. Mashigo is a musician.
He's a musician. Amapiano, right?
Amapiano, yes.
And so he was in
Biri Marung.
There we go.
That's the
okay,
song.
and he was in Nigeria.
Yes.
And then there was.
And then there was just a bit of a feud going on social media with him saying he didn't get paid royalties and this and that by Maphorisa. And then a lot of artists that have worked with DJ Maphorisa came out in his defense.
Yeah.
But also yesterday, trending on X, I saw a video of him getting arrested.
Correct. That's what I saw as
So
well.
that's why I think
And then
it's a
I
big
saw
trend.
another statement saying that I don't know who these statements are coming from. One says he was arrested. The other one says, no, he hasn't been arrested. He was just removed from the area for
safety reasons.
And safety reasons, and also because he just was misbehaving or like kind of acting in a very funny way.
Yeah.
And then there were messages out on social media. He was saying just very strange things, and then
He hasn't
allegations.
bathed in a number of days.
And allegations of guns and
Yes.
weapons and drugs, and there's so much. I've been trying to find all of the different talking points, but that was the main one, and I think you've really gotten to the heart of all of it. Sirino.
Gaston Sirino.
Oh, yeah.
So yesterday, Kaizer Chiefs were in action on the Betway Premiership against Maruma Gallants. They found the opening goal. It was Khanyisa Mayo, a man who's on loan at the moment at Kaizer Chiefs. and then eventually Maruma Gallants equalized. But Sirino is trending because Kaizer Chiefs was awarded a penalty during the game and he missed the penalty.
Oh my gosh, I know.
It must be the worst feeling ever.
I can't even imagine what it feels like to miss a penalty, but the pressure on taking it, but it happens. I mean, that's the name of the game.
So a lot of Kaizer Chiefs supporters saying maybe Sirino isn't the man that should be taking penalties because he's missed a few, not too many, but when he does get it into the back of the net, it's a beautiful penalty. But yeah, that's why the Amakosi faithful are unhappy.
So the last one we've got for you is someone named Sanju Samson. So Sanju Samson is an Indian cricketer. He also is a wicketkeeper apparently and a batsman, and I think that's what he's really good at. He apparently hit 3 consecutive centuries in the T20s.
Yes.
And of course there was just so much praise about this. However, there was just a whole thing about him being excluded from the Asian Cup.
Yes, and not being selected as the designated batting opener for India.
Yeah.
After those 3 centuries.
So a big outcry on this, and that's Sanju Samson. So that's the talking point. I kind of wanted to add in the Trump trend because that one is a big one, and I just saw now, and I saw Sharon Bryce Pease talking about it. We perhaps might have a piece in the news where he wants the I don't know if it's the FBI or the MIA, I'm not sure who, but he wants them to investigate what went wrong at the United Nations. First, the escalator stopped working while he was on it, then the autocue failed, and then apparently his speaker wasn't on in the auditorium, and he is now demanding answers.
Of course.
Trump, not a happy man at all.
Not a happy man at all.